How's it going, guys? Zelly here, back with week 4 of the SCFSL Developmental Football League. Got a great matchup coming your way as the Memphis Kings take on the Czechia Binaries. Got a great one here, man. The Kings coming off a great week last week. Gonna see a couple different things today from Memphis. They are playing at home. Czechia wins the toss. They're going to choose to receive the ball, and we are kicked off in this game. Looking to be a great one right here, guys. Super excited about this one. Going to see a few changes from the Kings, but I think it's going to be some changes. It's going to be for the better. Some cleanup things as McBotterson's going to hand off to McBotterson as he's stuffed right there after about a small 2-yard pickup. Right here on 2nd and 8, McBotterson kind of pitches out to McBotterson, and the Memphis Kings defense is going to get a stop after about just a small 1-yard pickup. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 right here. Play action pass as McBotterson is under pressure and just throws it away. So that's going to be a quick 3 and out right here from the Memphis Kings defense. I absolutely love this defense. They play well all the time. They're a great group of guys. Jerry Thompson is going to return that punt right there to the Memphis Kings 45-yard line. Seeing a different look. Skinny Schlong is actually going to be at quarterback tonight. So let's see what he can do as he finds Saquon Barkley for a first down. Joe Burrow let me know that Skinny Schlong is going to go back to quarterback tonight. Ja Boob had a great game last night. Skinny Schlong takes a deep pass shot right there as it's going to be broken up by 2 Czechia defenders. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 right here. He's going to play action pass. Has plenty of time as he finds McBotterson over the middle for a 19-yard pickup. It's going to bring up a first down at the 26. And the Memphis Kings are moving the ball. Going to hand off to Saquon Barkley right here. And he maybe gets enough for a first down, and he does. 1st and 10 as the Memphis Kings are moving the ball really well right now. Pitch out right here to Saquon Barkley. It's just going to get him back to the line of scrimmage. Early right now, Memphis is just kind of balanced. And Skinny Schlong's going to be under pressure a little bit. Halfback screen, had it set up almost, and it's going to be a holding call, so that's actually going to bring it back. So now that sets up a 2nd and long right here for the Memphis Kings. Let's see how they can respond. Skinny Schlong steps back in the shotgun, has a man, and it's broken up by a defender. That's great coverage right there. He was looking for James Cody right there on that pass, and he's going to hand it off right here to Saquon Barkley again as he's just stuffed. So that's going to bring up a 4th down, and the kicking team comes out on the field. Pablo kicks, and that's good. And that's a great thing from the Kings. That great pickup as Pablo knocks down a beautiful 39-yard field goal kick right there. And that's going to help them out tremendously as far as field position and being able to put points on the board, not wasting drives. As you see there, after that costly holding penalty, as they come back on the field, and he's going to blow a man up. I believe that was, let me see, I'll have to check my stat sheet, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that might have been, let me get back. I think that was Greg Gates, though. I think that's who that was. I'm not very sure, but it's going to bring up a 2nd down as McBotterson picks up a man right there. On a slant route, so that's going to be a 1st and 10 right here as Czechia is starting to move the ball down the field a little bit. Boston has plenty of time, finds another man, and that's going to be a complete pass to the tight end for another first down. Czechia is at the 47 right here and moving the ball down the field. The Kings, man, okay, and that's going to do it for the first quarter, guys. Memphis is up 3-0 after a quick first quarter. Czechia is playing good football right now. As they find a McBotterson out to the side, he picks up a block. He's going to be at the 20, the 10, and he runs out of bounds right at the 9-yard line. That's a huge pickup right there. As Czechia is doing well, as he's blown up in the backfield right there by McBotterson for about a 4-yard loss on the play. So McBotterson's going to step back, finds a man in the flats, and it's just going to be 8 up after about a guard or 2. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and goal right here. Pretty much a 3rd and long situation as they just hand it off, and it's stuffed in the – it's a fumble! And McBotterson picks it up, gets creamed in the backfield, forces the fumble, and that's what this Memphis Kings defense is known for. These guys are the epitome of building a wall, bend don't break style football. We've seen it last week, and we're seeing it earlier here again today, as they just find a way to just get stops and get the ball back, create turnovers. That's what good defenses do. And I love what I'm seeing. And Skinny Sloan on that last play was absolutely murdered in the backfield for a deep sack. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 right here. Skinny Sloan sits back in the pocket. Has plenty of time as he just throws it to James Cody. And that's going to actually be a yard loss right there. So that's going to be over 4th and 13 as the punt team is going to have to come out on the field, guys. And I'll tell you this, man. I criticized the whole Skinny Sloan moving back to quarterback thing, and last week, Jabu, he made me pay for that. And now I'm kind of having to question, hey, where's Jabu at right now, but I do like Skinny Sloan at the quarterback, especially against a team like Czechia. I think, the Kings definitely have enough to do what it takes. No doubt, especially with the defense that they have. This defense doesn't give up many points. They are a greedy group of guys. As McBotterson's going to take it up the middle right there, and he's going to pick up a 1st down. And that's going to be a 2-minute warning, guys, right here in this first half. As we have a great ball game on our hands. As McBotterson's just going to pick up just about a small 2-yard gain right there. It's going to bring up at the 31. Under 2 minutes left right now in the game. As McBotterson finds a man over the middle. What a beautiful pass right there. This Kings defensive coverage isn't looking the best today, as Czechia is finding a way to move the ball as they continue to do so after a 5-yard pickup. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 right at the 6-yard line, as McBotterson makes a man miss, but he just has to throw it away as he was under pressure. But great job right there by McBotterson evading what would have been a sack right there, as he steps back, has a man over the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. Just inches away from the end zone. So let's see if Czechia can take the lead right here as they hand it off to McBotterson. And he makes a man miss, and that's going to be a touchdown. Czechia Binaries go up right here, and the point after attempt is up, and it is good. 7-3. Czechia Binaries up over your Memphis Kings with less than a minute almost left in the 2nd quarter. What a great game we have going on right now, guys. Is Dogwood Maple, a name we haven't been able yet to call, takes it to the 34-yard line to set up the Memphis Kings. They're going to look to drive now, and they just dump it off right there to Saquon Barkley. He's going to pick up about a good gain of about 6 yards right there. So they're coming out in 5 wide now. They're going to try to get something down the field, and they're going to run a end around right here to James Cody, and it's just going to be blown up in the backfield. Not really sure about the play calling right there, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6, and they're just going to pitch it out to Saquon Barkley, and he's going to be stuffed in the backfield, guys. And just that quick, that's going to bring up a 4th down, and the punt team has to come out. Czechia Binaries are looking like a team on a mission. That they're yet to get a win, so they are looking to make something happen against this Memphis team, as Memphis is at home. Czechia comes out in the empty set, and McBotterson's going to step back, finds a man over the middle once again, and this defensive coverage is getting blown up as we see. McBotterson is 10 of 13 today, guys. Absolutely spot on as he finds another man in the flats right there. So it looks like time's going to wind down. Let's see if they're going to take a shot down the field right here. 1 second left. He's going to get up another play, gets it off, and it's just going to be blown up in the backfield, guys. So after the first half of football here in the SCFSL Developmental League, Czechia is up on the Memphis Kings 7-3. So let's go ahead and do what we do here, because we have a little bit more leniency and a little more time. Let's check out these stats, as Skinny Sloan's not having a bad day. 6 for 8, 48 yards, so that offense hasn't gotten going yet. But look at this Binaries McBotterson, as he's 12 for 15, 134 yards on the day, which is mind-blowing because, man, this Memphis Kings defense is usually great. Seeing a good mix of the run. Saquon Barkley, 5 attempts for 21 yards. But I think the biggest factor today is not getting the ball in Jabu's hands. Dogwood Maple only has 1 target today, not getting the ball in his hands. Seeing a lot of little dinks and dump offs from, man, and I'm telling you, Memphis is going to have to get it together. Jerry Thomas is having a great day today. Forrest Gump's having a great day on defensively. Michael Wilson it was Michael Wilson that had that big blow up tackle in the backfield earlier that I was telling you about. So let's just go ahead and get back into it because we have a great game today amongst us right now, guys. So check your binaries are up 7-3. Let's get this second half started as Memphis Kings are going to get the ball first in the second half. So let's see if they can respond and make some changes as Dogwood Maple's going to return this kick. Going to be a good return out to about the 35. So let's see what Skinny Shalom can do. He needs to get it together. They need to figure something out. They're just going to go to the end around here to James Cody, and Czechia has these guys' numbers today. Man, this is kind of concerning of what I'm seeing from Memphis. As Skinny Shalom takes a deep shot, but it's going to be overthrown. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long right here, guys. Again, this Czechia defense is finding a way. And Skinny Shalom, he has plenty of time in the backfield. He's just going to try to do something with his feet. Makes one man miss. Picks up a few, but guys, not going to be enough. That's going to be a 4th and 5. And the punt team is going to have to come back out onto the field. Great punt right there by Pablo. As McBarson is going to be able to return it just about to the 20. And Czechia is back on the move. They're coming out in a split back shotgun formation right here. Finds a man out in the flats. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss. And that's going to be a 6-yard pickup as Czechia is moving the ball well and doing good things right now. McBarson up the middle. That's going to be a 1st down. And this Memphis Kings defense looks dead today, guys. It's going to be an end around up the middle, and he's just going to barely get back to the line of scrimmage right there. As Czechia still looks to have, they look to be controlling this game right now. As McBarson makes one man miss, and he's able to pick up about 3, so that's a 3rd and 7 right here on the 35. As let's see if Czechia can pick up a 1st down, and no, he's going to be blown up in the backfield right there. That's James Cody making the tackle for a loss, so bringing up a 4th and 9 as Czechia bring the punt team on the field. So that's going to be Jerry Thomas on the punt return right here. And he makes it. That's a pretty great return right there to break into the 43. This Memphis Kings offense needs to get something going right here and right now as they pitch out to Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be a good run right there for 9 yards, setting up a 2nd and very short as they come out in the goal line formation. And they're going to give it back to him as he think he gets it. Chain Gang says he gets it, so that's 1st and 10 right here for Memphis. Skinny Shalom steps back, and he finds Saquon Barkley again, makes one man miss. That's going to be a 1st down right there. A great pickup for him. It's about 14 yards on that play. So Memphis is finding something right now as he takes the shot and finds James Cody on the side. And that's going to be a 2nd and 5 right here. They come out in a 5 wide receiver set. Finds Caitlin Cattlewise for another 1st down. And finally, this Memphis Kings offense seems to have a little bit of life, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter as Czechia Binaries are still up 7-3. 1st and 10 right here as Memphis comes out in a pistol set. Skinny Shalom has a man, and he drops the ball. That's a touchdown, young man. That's James Cody right there dropping that pass. It's going to be a fullback dive on the next play. But, man, James Cody, you got to catch those right there. That's a touchdown. This is a 3rd and 9 right here. Skinny Shalom steps back. He doesn't have it, but he has plenty of room. It's going to be sacked. So that's, and they're going to go for it right here. Bold decision right here to go for it. I think it's a little early to go for it. You got Pablo. I think you should kick the field goal. And Skinny Shalom takes a shot, and it's going to be overthrown. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, guys. And, oh, wow, what an upset this would be for Czechia to come all the way to Memphis, Tennessee, and get an upset over the Memphis Kings. Great football right here. This Memphis Kings going to have to get it together. That's Gergo Gates on a big tackle right there, setting up a 3rd and 12, and they're just going to try to pitch it out right here to McBarson. He's going to pick up a few, so it's not going to be enough. So that's going to bring out the punt team on 4th and 5 with less than 3 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Memphis Kings, guys, you got to get it together. That's going to be Thomas on the return, taking it about the 50, so that sets the Kings up for a good field position, and it makes you wonder, why not kick the field goal earlier? You be down 1, and they take a shot. That's Dogwood Maple. Finally, they find their main man, Dogwood Maple, first play out. 50-yard play right there. Touchdown. Skinny Shalom finds Dogwood Maple, and early An early matchup we seen. Great play right there. Great way to respond as the Memphis Kings, after a missed punt after attempt, go up over the Czechia Binaries 9-7. That was a great play. I was starting to get very worried about this Memphis Kings team. But that's a great job of getting their main man. And that's what you got to do. You got to get the ball in your playmaker's hands. And Dogwood Maple is the Kings' best playmaker by far. So great job of setting, of calling out a play to get him in the, to get him in the, get something going, get the ball in his hands as the Binaries set up a 2nd and 10 right here, as they look to try to move the ball back down the field. And this Memphis Kings defense are looking hungry, guys. 2-minute warning right here in this 4th quarter. We have a tremendous game right here. It's just going to be just a pitch out in this stuff. This Memphis Kings defense is back. 4th and 12 right here. Jerry Thomas is leading these guys. McBarterson just steps back, has a man, and he's just going to run out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Memphis Kings are in position. They just need to try to run the clock a little bit. Czechia does have all 3 timeouts, but they're going to keep it going as Caitlin Catawise picks up another big first down right here for them. So, guys, this game is... Man, this has been a great game. Memphis Kings has some life breathed into them late in the game, and they're going to start burning this clock a little bit. Czechia has all 3 timeouts. They need to be calling a timeout right here, right now, to keep this game intact, because this game is not over, guys. It's only a 2-point game. And Memphis wisely is running this clock out. A pitch out right here to Saquon Barkley. Just going to barely get back to the line of scrimmage. And Czechia is yet to still call a timeout. You have to wonder what is going on in the minds of the coaches over there in Czechia, as Memphis is just going to milk this game away. And it kind of makes you feel like, in a way, guys, Memphis kind of got lucky tonight in this game. I hate to use the word luck for such a great team, but I mean, I don't know if Czechia just kind of, if it's kind of just feel defeated or what's going on. But, you got 3 timeouts. Call your timeouts. Don't let them just run the ball out. As now, an even bigger mistake, Memphis comes out and actually is going to give them an opportunity for the ball back, but they're not going to have much time. So, we got to see, maybe 2 quick heaves down the field from the Binaries as it's a play-action fake, but we know that's not going to be it. And they do take a shot, and it's going to be in triple coverage right here. So, guys, and without the doubt of a Hail Mary right here, this is going to do it, guys, as the Memphis Kings find a way to edge out just barely over the Czechia Binaries, 9-7. Guys, what a game. We've seen a lot of iffy decisions, but man, I want to first take my hat off to Czechia Binaries and what they were able to do. But that late game strategy, I just don't understand it. As Skinny Sloan redeems himself late, goes 11 for 18 on the day, 145 yards. That huge touchdown to Dogwood Maple. Like I said, Body McBarterson was 17 of 22, 163 yards. He controlled the game all game. And it's just, it sucks to see the way that the game had to end that way. Let's go ahead and just, let's go back. And we're going to look at some of these player stats right here. Like I said, Skinny Sloan had a pretty decent day coming back off of 2 weeks off at quarterback. Saquon Barkley on 8 attempts, 33 yards. That's 4 yards per carry. James Cody had 2 touches on end arounds wasn't able to do anything. Saquon Barkley caught 4 balls out of the backfield for 31 yards. James Cody had 2 catches, minimal gain for him. Caitlin Catawise, two catches for 28 yards, but those were 2 key first downs that Catawise caught. So big plays from Catawise, because those were 2 crucial first down plays. Dogwood Maple only saw 2 targets on one of his catches, 50 yards, and that was a big touchdown, as we saw. Let's go ahead and check out the defense, as McBarterson led the league and led the team in tackles today, followed by McBarterson, but Jerry Thomas did a lot of great things for him. Forrest Gump picks up 4 tackles. Michael Wilson picks up 2. Gergo Gates picks up 2 big tackles. Clawhauser had 1. And guys, that's gonna do it for this game. That was a great one right here for this fourth week matchup. That's going to take the Memphis Kings to 3-1, but they are able to edge out to check your binaries 9-7. I'm your host Zelly Cummins, and we'll be back with the next game. It's going to be the Rail Raiders versus the Titans. We thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure to do that. SCFSL. We're getting guys on the field early. That's what this developmental league is for. So if you join now, this is the league that you will be in before the draft next year. That moves up to what you would call, what you would say would be like the major league or the pro league. And appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm Zelly Cummins. We'll be back in just a little bit for the game 2 of the week.